What is set? Set is collection of some data. You can think about it as a box containing some object. So, for example, if I have box that contains numbers 8, 4, 6 and 0, in mathematics, the box is set and 8, 4, 6 and 0 are elements of this set. And we usually use this notation. So we use braces. These braces define set. And inside these braces, we write our elements. And we separate them with comma. And we can also call every set by its name. So for example, this is set A, and it contains 8, 4, 6, and 0. Another thing I need to mention is that sets are unordered. What that means? Well, if you take a box and fill it with numbers, it doesn't matter what number is most right. All we care about is if the number is in a box. So, for example, if I create set B that contains 0, 8, 4, and 6, it is the same as set A. Why? Because every element that is in set B is also in set A, and every element that is in set A is also in B. So it doesn't matter in what order the elements are, all we care about is whether the elements are in set. Another important thing is that we don't have repeating elements. So for example, if I define set C that contains 8, 4, 6, 0, and 8, it is still equal to set A. Why? Once again, we care only about whether the element is in set, and we don't care how many times it is in set. Okay, now let's talk about the ways to define set. We can do it simply by writing out all the elements inside braces, but sometimes we have infinite set, and obviously you cannot just write all the elements inside braces. So we define these sets using their characteristic property. And what do I mean by that? We can say that this set will contain all the prime numbers. For those of you who don't know what prime number is, it is just number that you can divide only by 1 and itself. In this case, you can use natural language to describe this. You can write it like this. So braces and inside x from n, where n represents set of natural numbers, so numbers like 1, 2, 3, and so on to infinitive. For example, 2.5, 0, or -5 is not in the set. There are only positive integers. And then there is this kind of separator. And here we define what this x should look like. If we use natural language, we can just write x is prime number. And we are done. But sometimes natural language can be misleading. So some mathematical description is often used. For example, like this. So this set is containing every x that is from natural numbers, and also is true that for every I that is from natural numbers, if x modulo y is equal to 0, then I is equal 1 or equal to x. So that is how mathematical definition could look like. So to sum things up, set is a collection of data. Objects inside of a set are called elements. To define set, we use braces, and inside them we either write all the elements or we write characteristic property. Also, it doesn't matter in what order the elements are and how many times they are in set. Also, set can contain numbers, but it can also contain string or anything else. So that is all there is to it. If you have any questions, just ask and I will see you next time.